So in this last video, I think this is going to be enough for us to have completed in a day, is the ocean and this sand and maybe a little bit of this wet sand here. I'm going to start with the wet sand. I think that will be the easiest. I don't know how you're finding this, but this is pretty solid. Okay, so I've got way too much colour here, but I'm just going to see if I can put a little bit down and then feather it off with the paper towel. So I've got I've got one of my previous mixes here. I'm trying to do this little bit of the sand here, which has got that real glow to it of the light. So I'm taking that up left and right, and it looks a bit not quite right at the moment, but it doesn't look quite red enough. But as I've said to you before, I'll just put a little bit of that out there and see what I get. To me, it looks a little bit possibly dark, so I'm just going to try and see what I can get, particularly in this central portion where the sun's rays are coming down. Okay, so look, I've had a bit of a go at that, but I'm going to need to think about that. Watch it over time. It really seems like it's more of a kind of a reddy hue. So I can't stop myself here. I'm just, I picked up some red paint, and this is called wet on wet. I'm just seeing if I can feather this in, and I have. And I am getting a sort of a result that I want, a bit more reddish. So it just sort of shows you how you can kind of get, even after you've put paint down, you can get more to where you want to go. Okay, so this area here has got the sunlight, so it's, I've got some cadmium yellow which I've had from a previous mix, and there's my sun. It's not really white enough there for that main bit, so I'll go back and grab more white. I'm relying on the fact that I have got some liquid mixed into there, but maybe grab a little bit. Yeah, look, you can see I'm getting paint all over me, and that's one of the tricks of the plate. You kind of grab it and then you stick your thumb into the titanium white. So I'll try that. Not really white enough, but a start. So we'll highlight this bit of sunshine by going back with some honestly, this is how I paint. I do things and I think, I don't think so much in terms of, have I nailed it? Have I got it? It's more like, okay, has it got me close to where I want to go? Yeah, I think it has. And then, what am I going to do next? What's my next step on this? So look, yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll just put one of our orange mixes in that we've already had, and we'll just feather that back a bit. And we've also got this white coming up into the ocean, and we've also got some quite strong kind of colours coming down like that. So again, I'm just, I'm not trying to really nail it first up. I think that's going to be hard. I'm just going to put something in and feather some of those edges, which looks okay, and then drag that up a little bit, that sunlight. And I might just sort of nibble away at that edge there, and also here, just to soften that. You know, and get something. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of tape down here. I've got a wave that's somewhere around here, so I'll drop this tape on. My wave is as per the image, is sort of a bluey kind of colour. So I'm going to mix up that. Oh. I'm in the lamp back. I'm in the lamp black. Yeah, I've mixed too far around. Haven't really left myself any room to manoeuvre. So I've got that. I want a bit of blue because I made that more towards a warmer goldy colour. So I've got that, and I'll just take a little bit of black. Gosh, you think I'd learn, but I don't. Okay, so then we've got this line down here where there's a wave, and I'm just ever so slightly, I'm sort of thinking it's a little bit on the dark side, but look, I'll put it down and then I'll soften it over time. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a wave there. It's too dark, but I can add paint over the top. See how I'm sort of setting my hand up so it's nice and steady, and I'm able to soften that. So yeah, as you can see, particularly where we need straight lines of waves, tape is really useful. It's super hard to, or could I say it's very time consuming doing it like that. And then I might just to take some of that excess paint off, just sort of go like that and just soften it a little. And you can see I've got something which is a start. I've got another little wave here. I won't put that in, but you've got the idea of how you tackle that. So I think, let's do the coup de grace. I'm going to need a really clean brush if I'm going to put white on this. So I have my little paper towel, and I want to see, I want to see nothing coming out of it. Okay. So I've got some white here. It's over here. I really want pure white. I don't want to mess around with this. And I'm going to grab some liquid, but even with the liquid, I don't want any colour in my liquid. So here I go, just dotting that sun in there, in that circle, and with a possible sort of trail off to the side here. Okay, so actually it almost goes right down to the horizon, so just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we'll add some of that cadmium yellow around the edge, and that will kind of, we need everything to dry. So that's it for this week.